Hey guys, it's your friend Rylantra. Today I want to show you a friend of mine's Kickstarter project. They're working on a game and we are going to check it out together. So without further ado, let's go ahead and check it out, shall we?
Hi, I'm Beecham, owner and founder of Non Studios, and this is Nihmory. Nihmory is a single-player action-adventure game that follows Aya as she uncovers the mysteries of the world of Nihmory. Taking place in an era hundreds of years after the fall of technology, Aya must regain their lost history in order to help or destroy all of Nihmory as they know it.
In an age where the natural resources have been depleted, the struggling world of Nihmory is visited by an errant individual who is harvested for its new form of energy that brings forth a new dawn of technology. But after years of abuse and turmoil, the visitor broke free from his prison and tore open portals to where it came from, allowing 5 elemental titans to step into Nihmory, bringing forth destruction. With the last of their power, they let loose an explosion that nearly destroyed the world, and the visitor fell into a deep slumber beneath the land. Its raw, untainted energy created new flora and fauna, ushering in a second resurgence for Nihmory. Our story begins hundreds of years after the war, where new societies emerged, casting away the old tech, including the group of people known as the Renu. Meet our heroine, Aya, a 17-year-old Renu girl born and raised in a small outpost in Nihmory, with a mysterious connection to the Titans of old. Playing as Aya, you will unlock her slumbering powers as she uncovers the truths of the world laying dormant just beneath the surface. Will you usher the world into an age of technology once more, or fight against the Voltus to keep history from repeating itself? The fate of the world is in your hands.
I've been working on Nihmory for 3 years, during which time it has gone through several iterations. Nihmory started as an Icelandic and Egyptian-themed romp across a frozen world, and has transitioned into a lush and vibrant journey of rejuvenation. The last 3 years of self-employment have been dedicated to building a team of artists, programmers, and writers who can bring to life the potential I've seen all along. Aya's geopolitical influence was inspired by real-life current events of political turmoil, global warming, pollution, and the effects of technology on society and the natural world. Along with touching on these aspects, it was also a tool to help me cope with loss, loneliness, and isolation. After over 10 years of learning the art of game development, I was able to cultivate it into the project that is Nihmory. We've put together this proof of concept demo as a simple taste of what our project will become. Now we need your help to get us to the next step. With your support, Nihmory will become even more expansive. With a fully funded Kickstarter, we plan on taking Nihmory further, past the Steam platform, and onto the consoles you love and play today. Together, we can help Aya unveil the buried mysteries of Nihmory and influence the fate of the world.
So already, just by that video, it sounds really cool. So let's read through the page. Nihmory. Story. Taking place in an era hundreds of years after the fall of technology, our protagonist, Aya, finds herself in the midst of an age-long unrest between the racial societies of Nihmory. Caught between the ideals of technological advances and the nomadic ways of Renu life, Aya must regain their lost history in order to help or destroy all of Nihmory as they know it. With a spiritual connection to the elements of Nihmory, Aya can communicate with the spirits of the slumbering titans from an age past. One by one, she awakens their spirits and uncovers the truth of a forgotten age. Ooh. Follow Aya as she uncovers the mysteries of the world of Nihmory. Explore the world on your loyal Ibexi mount. Take on your fiercest foes with a variety of combat styles. Use Aya's axe infused with the energy from the elements of Nihmory. Rely on the magic imbued on her by the Titans to conduct special attacks. Or fight your way out of a tight spot using melee combos. Fun. Customize Aya's look with special costumes and weapon skins. Ooh, customization. If you know me, you know I am a sucker for being able to customize anything, so that's great that they're doing some customization options. Pick up side quests from NPCs to gain knowledge about the world of Nihmory and its long-forgotten past. Utilize unique dialogue choices to persuade or intimidate NPCs to help or hinder your quest. Use resources you come across to enhance your weapons. Gather and hunt, then rest at camps to cook a delicious meal and regain some energy, and more. So it sounds like it's going to have a lot of fun mechanics between cooking, melee, just all the variation in fighting styles. Sounds like it's going to be really cool. With Kickstarter funding, we will be able to complete and release Chapter 1 of Nihmory in March 2022. So, around my son's second birthday. Hey! In the release of Chapter 1, you will be able to explore Aya's home, Renew Outpost, and experience the day in the life of Renew. Talk with some of the local residents, tame and ride your Ibexi mount, and learn along with Aya as she discovers that there's much more to the world outside of the outpost walls. Play through the first dungeon as Aya dives into the waters of an ancient forest just outside the outpost in a race to protect the spirit that resides deep within from the clutches of the Voltas, a racial society intent on restoring technology to the world in exchange for its destruction. The more I read this, the more I want it. Aya is a young Ibexi herder born and raised in Renew Outpost. Rash and inquisitive, her curiosity often gets her into trouble. So I love the green tattoo designs, and the hair color is really nice. I like the braid. Ibexi are the mount of choice for the people of Renew Outpost. They are used to pull wagons, allowing the Renew to trade outside. Pretty cool looking. Slimes are naturally occurring magical constructs that are found in areas where the elemental titans rest. Okay. Lore. Ooh, we love us some lore, right? In an age where most of the natural resources have been depleted after centuries of abuse and planetary neglect, a struggling world is visited by an errant visitor from another plane, only to be locked up in an experimented on by the residents of the world. Over the years, a new energy was discovered and harvested from the visitor, bringing forth a dawn of new technology, allowing the residents of the world to build floating domed cities to protect from the polluted environment around them. You definitely see those pollution themes and all that they were talking about in the video. But after years of abuse and turmoil, through rage and sorrow, the visitor's energy grew until one fateful night it broke free from its prison and tore open portals to the plane it had come from. Under the direction of the visitor, 5 elemental titans stepped through to the world, tearing into the floating cities and the land around them. In an effort to end the planet, the 5 titans came together with the visitor, forming a source of great form of energy to crash through the remaining cities. With the last of their energy, they let loose an explosion that rocked the world, flinging elements of the titans all over the world where they became embedded into the ground. The visitor fell to the ground, falling into a long slumber and vanishing down into the core of the planet. However, the destruction brought forth from the visitor exposed a raw, untainted energy that created new flora and fauna, ushering in a second resurgence for the land. New societies emerged, some casting away the old tech, but tensions grow between the civilizations and another war darkens their world once more. The 2021 to 2022 development roadmap. But February was the beginning of their early alpha development. November, which is now, is their Kickstarter campaign. So I'm assuming once the Kickstarter campaign succeeds, they'll be moving on to, in December, the fulfillment distribution for all their pledges. January 2022, publisher meeting. And March chapter 1 release. Rewards. Please note, copies of Nihmory are available to all tiers and will be distributed upon full completion of the game. For tiers 2 and above, you will receive early access to Chapter 1, releasing March 2022. Please review the FAQ for a full breakdown of all reward distribution dates, or go to the mark at the bottom of the page. So $1 pledges. Dragow. We know money can be tight, but we appreciate you showing your support. With the Dragow tier, you will be able to get your name in the game credits as our thanks. You will also receive the Dragow role in our Discord server. $20 a month. Along with the benefits from the previous tier, you will also get a copy of Nihmory, plus early access to Chapter 1, coming March 2022. You will also receive the Monlu role in our Discord server. $25. Ebexy. Along with the first two tiers, you will also receive digital wallpapers and digital art book, releasing June 2022. You will also receive the Ebexy role in our Discord server. $35. Fauna Doe. Along with tiers 1 through 3, you will receive a digital soundtrack coming March 2022. You will also receive the Fauna role in our Discord server. I really hope I'm saying all these words right. I'm trying my best. $60. The Richa. Along with tiers 1 through 5, you will also receive a hardcover collection of Nihmory fairy tales, shipping December 2021. Ooh, fairy tales. There's a limit of 100 of those. So the first 100 people to do $60 or more will be the ones to get that. You will also receive the Richa role in our Discord server. $70 is Voltist. Along with tiers 1 through 6, you will also receive a hardcover Nihmory art book, shipping December 2022. Limit of 100 again. You will also receive the Voltist role in our Discord server. $100 Renew. Along with tiers 1 through 7, an NPC in the game will be named after you, and you will be able to provide one line of dialogue for your NPC to say. You will also receive the Renew role in our Discord server. And of course, the dialogue must be approved by the dev team. That should be an obvious thing. $250 is Titans. Along with tiers 1 through 8, you will be able to design a weapon skin for use in the game. Ooh, that sounds really cool. I wish I had $250 to donate. You will also receive the Titan role in our Discord server. Stretch goals. So if they go past their original goal, if they reach $150,000, there will be extra unlockable costumes, weapons, and equipment. If they reach $200,000, there will be Flora Anthology. If they reach $250,000 or more, there will be Fauna Anthology. If they reach $300,000 or more, there will be a fully funded game, which would be amazing, because now I really want to see this come to fruition after seeing all this. Cost breakdown. So 40% of the cost is going into art for the game. 30% is going into the programming. 10% is going to the designers. 10% to fulfillment, and 10% for other costs like fees, marketing, etc. Staff. Mia Beecham. Founder, director, and producer, and also my friend who asked me to check this out and share it with you guys. So, Mia has been a game developer and media artist for 11 years. She developed a passion for game development after playing The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, and Kirby's Adventure, and learned a lot from Chris Crawford's book on game design. Her Twitter is everlasting_Faye. I will be linking her Twitter down below, so if you want to check out her Twitter page, head on down to my description and you can find a link to her page there. I will also be linking the rest of them who I have a link for. So if you want to check them all out, either visit this page and find their tags down here, or just go down to my description and click on their links. Okay, Kate Calder, head writer. Kate is a published fantasy author and webcomic writer. She has a passion for writing and gaming. She earned her MFA in writing and manages the guides team on Zelda Universe. Apologies, I had a little cough. My throat's a little dry. She enjoys iced coffee, sunflowers, and long naps in the sun. That sounds nice. This is her handles right here. Again, they will be linked below. John Snowdrama, lead programmer. John is a huge fan of adventure games, puzzle games, and visual novels. He has been working professionally with Unity for 2 years doing contract work on augmented reality projects. And using Unity for over 7 years, completing over 25 mini games for game jams like the Ludum Dare, as well as hosting his own game jams. Cool. Harlock, assistant programmer. Harlock is a freelance indie game developer who enjoys making games and programming. Drake, assistant programmer. Drake is a hobbyist game developer. Emily Gook, I hope I'm not mispronouncing that, I apologize if I am. Lead environment artist. Emily is a passionate game artist with an advanced diploma in professional game development, specializing in game art and animation. She is an avid cat lover, reader, and musician. Sara Elaraby, again, I hope I'm not mispronouncing that, level concept artist. Sara is a professional concept artist and illustrator working in the entertainment industry with over 3 years of experience in different styles and types of work for animation and game design. Alton Mueller, assistant level developer. Alton is a college student living in Arizona who is working towards a career in game design. Lindsay Rinzy, character concept artist. Here she does not have a bio, but again, her Twitter will be linked below. Aislinn Hon, 3D character artist. Aislinn is a 3D artist from the UK. She is experienced in the arts of sculpting and modeling, retopology, UV unwrapping, and texturing. Kisa Shiraiyam, I hope I'm saying that right, a 3D artist. Along with being a 2D illustrator, game developer, hobbyist, and 3D artist, Kira is also a webcomic artist and writer. Their webcomic, Spot as a Cat, can be found on Webtoon. So if you're interested in webcomics, maybe check that out. Fauna Doe, promo concept artist. Fauna is an artist and longtime gamer. They enjoy gaming, cosplaying, and a good pun. And Skeletor 301, voice actor. Skeletor 301 is an amateur voice actor who enjoys doing voices and imitations. He is a gamer and software developing student and enthusiast. He likes spending his time creating games and programming. So when will we receive our rewards if you pledge to the project? Reward delivery varies. The complete breakdown is below. Please note that these dates do not include a copy of Nihmory. If funding is met, your copy of Nihmory will be sent to you upon completion of the game in its entirety. Higher tier rewards will give you early access to Chapter 1 and or weekly beta access to the current project. Name and credits upon completion of the game. Special Discord rules, December 2021, so the end of this year. Copy of Nihmory upon completion. Early access to Chapter 1 starting March 2022. Digital wallpaper starting December 2021. Digital art book, December of 2021. Soundtrack, March 2022. Weekly beta access starting March 2022 and continuing weekly. Nihmory Fairy Tales shipping out early to mid-December 2021. Art book shipping out December of 2022. So the art book will be a year after the fairy tales. So, like I said, note the year difference. 2021 for the fairy tales, 2022 for the art book. Whereas this will be coming out in 2 months, this one will be coming out in a year and 2 months. I say 2 months because we're at the beginning of November. But technically like a month and a half, and then a year and a month and a half. Named after an NPC with dialogue upon completion of the game, again. Design a weapon skin. You may send designs whenever, but they will not be published until the game is completed and released. If you have questions, you can check out the frequently asked questions. So, the risks. So the biggest obstacle in our way is getting the funding to make the entire game. By creating a Kickstarter, we hope to receive the necessary funds to create the first chapter of Nihmory. However, that is only the first part, and the story of Nihmory is larger than just the first chapter. Once we have the first chapter complete, we hope to use this to get additional funds from a publisher, investors, or additional funding in order to fund the rest of the chapters. We feel confident given the appropriate funding that we can complete the game. So definitely if you're interested in seeing this project finished, definitely consider pledging some money into the project so that they can reach their first goal. And then if they do another Kickstarter in the future after this goal is reached and they have the first chapter completed, I would definitely consider giving to a second Kickstarter should they do that as well. Now, I don't know if they're going to do a second Kickstarter, but I'm just saying if they do, it would definitely be worth looking into if you want to see the whole game come to fruition. Frequently asked questions is just about the rewards. Most recent update is they have an interview with Lulum on Nihmory and women empowerment. So if you are interested in that interview, go ahead and check it out. So that is Nihmory. I'm going to go back to the campaign page and oh, what is going on with Steam? Maybe just go to Steam itself. Okay, I don't know why my internet's not working. But, I'm gonna have to restart my computer to be able to check out that page. But as soon as I do, I will be adding Nihmory to my Steam wishlist. So, that is Nihmory. If you are interested in learning more about the game, I will be linking everyone's links that I have in the description below. I will also be linking to this Kickstarter page in the description below, and I will also be posting about it on my socials. So thank you guys all for watching. Have a fantastic day or night, and bye bye.